A normal school morning is characterized by the sound of lockers slamming, laughter echoing in the hallways, and the distinct aroma of freshly opened textbooks. However, this familiar scene can quickly transform into a nightmare. Picture the stark contrast. Gunfire erupts, shattering the calm as terrified students sprint for their lives, their hearts racing with fear, eyes wide with disbelief, grasping onto the remnants of a peaceful morning. In a moment of chaos, sirens wail loudly, signaling the approaching help, but also the urgency of the situation at hand. The frantic sounds of police radios crackle through the air, and a surreal scene unfolds outside the school. Law enforcement officials race against time, barricaded behind their vehicles, executing crisis plans in a desperate attempt to save lives. The very foundation of a safe learning environment is shattered, leaving parents and families in a state of panic as they anticipate news of their children. But perhaps the most haunting aspect of this tragedy is the revelation that echoes through the silence that follows. What if I told you that the FBI had issued a warning months prior to this massacre? Evidence was gathered, signs were missed, and warnings were overlooked, a bitter pill to swallow for any community. The immense weight of responsibility weighs heavily on all who played a role in this alarming oversight. A sense of disbelief sweeps over the community, stirring questions that linger and resonate painfully. The information has surfaced, revealing that there were red flags, alarming signals that could have alerted authorities to act. Imagine the potential lives that could have been saved, the families that could have been spared the heartbreak of loss. As shockwaves ripple through the community, it becomes apparent that the need for accountability and reform is paramount. The heartbreaking truth lies in the failure to act, and the haunting realization that such tragedies could have been averted. In the wake of such sorrow, the narrative shifts from horror to the call for change. The community unites in grief, but also in resolve. Advocacy for mental health resources, enhanced communication between law enforcement and schools, and a commitment to awareness surface as crucial actions. As conversations continue, the hope is to build a future where no normal school morning ever has to be shattered by gunfire again. This moment of horror compels us to remember, to learn, and most importantly, to act.